Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Dr. Joel Greco, PhD in Biomedical Sciences and certified NASM personal trainer, bringing you the third installment of my Trumpet Tune and a Training Tip series here from Fort Worth, Texas. I'm in yet another new place here. I'm in a temporary location while our house is finished being built. So, always on the go. But one thing you got to stay constant with is you got to take your fitness with you. So what I'm showing you today is something that's going to help a common problem that a lot of us have, and that's with our feet. Okay, if your feet don't feel good, everything else up the chain suffers as well. I think you can relate to that, whether you're a runner, just a kind of a casual weekend warrior, or just an active person in general. That's got to be on their feet. If your feet aren't right, then you're not right. Am I right? Right. Okay, so anyway, what I got today is a lacrosse ball. We're going to talk about fascia, F-A-S-C-I-A. That is the covering on our muscles. It's a network that runs continuously throughout the body, covers the muscles and allows them to work and do what they do, and they contract and relax. The thing about fascia is it's got its purpose, but it can also cause problems when it gets gummed up. Kind of gets tight, starts to pull on our tissues, makes us feel really bad. So if you've ever heard of plantar fasciitis, that's where it comes from, right? So it's the fascia, the covering in your plantar tissue, which is your arch here. That's why I'm barefoot. I wanted to show you different parts of the feet that we're working with here today. So if you've suffered with plantar fasciitis, or you know someone who has, and I bet you fit into one or both of those categories, you know that it tends to manifest itself back here in the heel. And that's because that fascia tissue is actually going to start pulling on the tissue, the plantar muscles in the foot, and it's going to pull on your heel, and it gets really tight. So one thing you can do to ward off plantar fasciitis, or if you have it, alleviate those symptoms some, is roll out the tissue on the bottom of your foot. And that's why I got the lacrosse ball here. I make this a habit every morning before I even put my socks on. I take the lacrosse ball on the floor, hold on to a wall or something for support, and I just really dig in there. And what I'm doing is I'm taking that tissue just like I would be rolling out some dough on the counter in the kitchen, and I'm just smoothing it out. And that way it's not as gummed up, it's not going to pull on the muscles in my foot, and it's going to increase circulation. It's going to make me feel really good there. So we're just going to do that for a little while. Now, if it feels a little uncomfortable, good. It means you're doing it right. You're taking that tissue and you're spreading it apart. Okay? There's also a lot of nerves on the underside of your feet, particularly there in the heel, along the arch, and then up there by the ball of the foot. So if you feel it more in those spots, it means you're doing a good job. You're really getting in there. You're taking the fascia and you're spreading it out. So lacrosse ball, I would not encourage you to do anything really soft like a tennis ball. It's just not going to get in there and give you the effect that you need. But if you'll do this every morning, make it a habit before you put your socks on even, I think you're going to find a difference and the way that your feet feel. If anything else, you're going to kind of wake up the tissues underneath your feet, improve circulation, and help to get your juices flowing in the morning. Okay, so I just realized that I gave you my training tip first. So as promised, I'm going to give you the trumpet tune. We just had the 4th of July holiday, and with my family and I being in transition, we actually moved into this place from the hotel we were staying at. And so there was a lot of stuff going on, so I kind of missed doing a video during the 4th of July. But I did want to play a patriotic song in homage to our great country, the United States of America, the best place on earth. And we're going to play God Bless America. So let me grab my trumpet. I'll be right back. All right, so here we go. God Bless America. God bless the USA. Like my channel here, subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. It's Dr. Fitness, and send me an email, joelgreco.phd@gmail.com, and let's set up a time to chat about your fitness goals, how we can work together. And stay tuned. I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to actually do a multi-part series on some of my running tips. If you're in running, if you've been running, or if you're looking to get into running, I'm going to talk to you about some things that I do. I'm going to make it a multi-part series. We're going to talk about what we do to prep for runs, some different ways that you can change up your running workouts, and then finally how to stretch and recover from that. So anyway, thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time on a trumpet tune and a training tip.